Hello, welcome back to another episode of Chai and Goals. Chai and about 30
Uh,
goals.
we are left with just two games.
And we are
For
two
the
people now.
yeah, our
Our
immigration officer is busy till the end of the season, I believe.
our immigration officer is now close to joining CBSH and joining Chai and Goals. So
But he has put his predictions in.
he has put in his predictions in. It's gonna be, I think this is one of the most crucial game weeks for the top four.
Yeah,
Uh or the top five, sorry. With Chelsea playing Manchester United, with Arsenal playing Newcastle, with
Newcastle.
Aston Villa playing Tottenham,
Yeah,
and then Man City playing Bournemouth. So
going to be
way too
an
many games.
yeah. Let's
And
get started. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, the one thing, so Premier League actually is on Friday and Sunday, and Saturday are
Yeah,
off on
FA
Saturday.
Cup.
So yeah.
Saturday we have FA Cup final. Oh, yeah, we have FA Cup final between Man City and Crystal Palace.
Oh, okay. So Man City are then playing later in the game week,
Yeah,
basically.
so the game week is going on till Tuesday, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, so Man
So
City will play on
both Man City and Crystal
Crystal
Palace
Palace.
games are on Tuesday, and
Okay.
Liverpool is playing on Monday.
Yep. Yep. Got it.
Uh,
I think
okay.
let me share my
Yeah.
screen here and let's get started. Oh, it says host disabled screen sharing.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. Now we are doing the tech challenges which we
Tech
usually do.
challenges, exactly. Two
Okay.
IT people.
Let me get my screen up.
Okay.
And let me know if you can see it.
Yes.
Okay. So let's get started. First up, we have Aston Villa versus Tottenham.
What do you think, Sushant?
So I have been betting on Aston Villa's qualification for UCL via top five positions, and I'll still go ahead with my prediction that Villa will win this match.
Hmm.
Primary reason being Spurs. We know that Dejan Kulusevski is injured,
Yep.
that and he's going to probably miss the Europa League final as well.
Correct.
So Spurs would want to rest their main players. League position again, same for United. It doesn't matter for them right now. Only thing
Yep.
that matters is the Europa League final. And like we've seen teams not winning the cup or title for a long time, eventually winning it this year. So they feel and Harry Kane also lifting the Bundesliga title. So I feel they'll have that optimism around them that hey, if Newcastle can win after so long, if Bologna can defeat AC Milan in the Coppa Italia final and lift the trophy, so even there's a chance that we can do it, and it will be at United's expense.
True. True.
So yeah, I do feel that Spurs will rest their players for this match, and
Yep.
it should be a victory for Aston Villa. So probably 2-0 to Aston Villa from my side.
Same here. I think yeah, Spurs will be resting like everyone. I think they will, if there was a chance like FIFA, I think Ange Postecoglou would have just forfeited his game, lost it 3-0,
Yeah.
and just moved on. But I think they won't be playing anyone major in this match, and everyone might just be rested. So, yep.
So what is your score
I
then?
think I'm also going for a 2-0 win here. I think this is a pretty. I think it's a dead rubber.
Yeah.
Spurs again, as we said, right? They will be resting their players for the Champions League.
So
So shouldn't, or the Europa League final
Europa.
basically. Yep.
Okay. So again, another dead match for United, but possibly an important match for Chelsea next up.
Correct.
So Chelsea
I,
versus Man United.
what do you think? Again,
Same narrative,
matching
same narrative, copy paste.
2-0.
Uh, well, I can't rule out that scoreline, especially against the way we lost against West Ham last game week. That too at Old Trafford when we had majority of the players playing. So
Yep.
it seems that Amorim's tactics aren't suited to Premier League.
Yep.
He is doing well on the European front, no doubt. United are the only unbeaten team in Europe, entire European competition, uh, up till the last game.
Yep.
So that's a big achievement there. Uh, but he is not able to crack the Premier League. And again, I hope he gives rest to players like Bruno. If he wants to get them like 20 minutes or with 20 or 30 minutes to go so that they have some game time, some match sharpness,
Yep.
and not played in the entire time. So I'll go for 2-0. Like Chelsea would want to amp up their game. They would want to secure qualification to UCL.
Yep.
Next week would be again a big match for them against Nottingham Forest, that too away. So you can't they can't rest on the fact that they'll get all the 3 points there, but this should be a winnable game for them. So 2-0 from my side.
Correct. Correct. I also feel this might be a 2-0. The
Mhm.
only the only good part about this game for United might be that Odubi or Chidobe,
Chido
right?
Obi Chido Obi
Chido Obi
Martin.
Martin, yeah, Chido Obi Martin might get a start. And again, who knows, right? It was Rashford who was started in against FC Michelin. I think what
2016, 17.
yeah, like
Jose,
9 years
Jose
back,
Mourinho, yeah.
and got like a good chance again. That was a smaller team. This is Chelsea, but
Yeah.
who knows, right? It's good to give those like Harry Amas, these strikers or like these players a chance. And I don't think that Amorim is gonna take a chance on Bruno at least, or like Hoyland or his first
Yeah,
11.
Hoyland had a injury scare last game week. Luckily,
Exactly,
he came out unhinged from that.
exactly. I think no first team player will start this, or everyone would be benched.
Mm.
And I like, in my opinion, he wouldn't even risk like Bruno, Maguire,
Yeah, I feel
anyone.
Lindelof would start this game. I don't even want Euro to start, to be honest. I would want him to be
Correct,
fit for the final.
correct,
As it is, we are running paper thin among the centre backs,
correct,
with Delict out, Martin is out for a long time.
correct.
So, like, give chance. I don't know what has happened to Johnny Evans. It's been a while I've seen him. Uh,
I think he might just be a surprise comeback for this one.
yeah.
Yep.
So let's see. So
Let's
yeah,
see.
2-0
I
from your
think,
side as well.
yeah, totally from my side was that I think all the United fans might want Onana to start this game so that. But again, even Bindier is not like
Yeah.
doing some
There
wonders
was a
basically.
funny video which popped up then when West Ham scored the second goal. Apparently, Binder was celebrating and pumping his fist.
But I think it was
He might have
a
been
mockery.
angry.
Yes.
It might have he might be showing his anger and frustration at the way goal went in,
Yep.
but it just seemed like he's celebrating with them. But yeah,
Correct. Correct. But I think kudos to Bindier. He made sure that Arsenal went out and then we didn't
yeah.
have to hear the noise basically. So it's a good thing.
Okay, the next match, Everton versus Southampton. Everton surprisingly scored 3 goals away against Fulham,
Fulham. Yep.
who were in contention for possibly the Conference League spot. It now looks a little distant for them,
Yep.
with other teams doing well and getting results. So, and Beto is scoring. Like surprisingly, I
Yes.
see him scoring. He missed probably a couple of games, but after that, he started to score again. And I
Yep.
see Everton probably it should be a victory for him. So, Ame has gone for 3-0. I won't rule that out.
I am also actually going for a. I'll go for a 2-0.
Okay.
Uh, the thing is, this is Everton's last game at Goodison. They are
Mhm.
actually going away to Newcastle
Yeah.
in the last game. So this might be kind of an emotional game for Everton as well, at least for the
Mhm.
fans. And David Moyes, who literally made his career there. So again, 2-0, but I think this game will be quite emotional for Everton.
Yeah. For sure, it's a big move. Like Goodison
Yep,
Park is one of the legendary stadiums in the Premier League. It has
correct.
witnessed Everton lifting trophies before the Premier League started. I
Yep,
guess last one was 1990, right?
I
Before the
think so.
PL
Yes,
era.
it's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah. So
Yep,
yeah, it will be an emotional match for the players, the fans, and David Moyes himself.
correct. The good part is I think they are converting that to a residential
Hmm.
like housing project, but they are gonna keep the center turf.
Yeah,
for like people to visit, etc. So that's really good from
yeah,
Everton.
that's a neat
Yep,
picture.
yep.
Okay, next
West
up,
Ham versus Forest.
West Ham
Forest.
gaining some form after defeating United last game,
Yep,
and Forest dropping points. The owner coming onto the pitch, giving an earful to Nuno Espirito Santo.
yep,
This could be a very crucial match. If Nottingham Forest are able to win this,
yep.
then they could be in a better position to knock Aston Villa off that UCL spot. And if because even Chelsea and they'll be facing Chelsea next, they should be all pumped up to for these two games.
Exactly, exactly. I kind of feel Newcastle. Forest. I think they presumed that they are going to finish third because they literally had such a good lead. But their drop off has been kind of shocking to me.
Yeah,
So they were literally winning or drawing against like Liverpool. They were drawing against Arsenal, and then suddenly they literally had a drop off. Chris Wood, who was just scoring left, right, and center, literally lost his entire form, and like even like Ilanga, these guys have literally just fallen out of form
I
suddenly.
feel the turnaround came for like the downfall of Newcastle form. It started after Callum Hudson-Odoi's injury.
Correct. Yep. You
So
could you could be
he
entirely
was a
right.
very crucial player for them. And like they were using pace from both the wings, Ilanga from one side and Hudson-Odoi from the other side.
Yep.
And suddenly after his injury, you have one wing which is not functioning as well, and that has probably caused the entire team's form to drop.
Correct. Exactly. And then I was praising their defense, Murillo and
Milinkovic,
Milinkovic. I think
yeah,
they also have started making unseasonal errors.
yeah,
Even I think they were defeated 2-0 by Brentford, I think, at home.
yeah,
And I think both of them were defensive errors by a defend like one was from Milinkovic and the other one was for Murillo. So their defense has actually gone for a toss, unfortunately. If they manage to win this one, they will go back in the top four
yeah,
for with 65 points. But again, it kind of depends on what Chelsea and Newcastle result is.
yeah.
So what do you think, Sushant, for this one?
So I'll actually go for a Nottingham Forest win.
Okay.
So 1-2 to Nottingham Forest on my side.
Got it. And then Forest literally drew against Leicester, right? So again, as I was saying, like going forward, they are really good, but then their defense has
Control.
seriously
That's it. Yes.
started to concede. I'm actually going to go for a draw as well.
Okay.
Uh, I don't like their defense has just been leaking goals left, right, and center. So I'll go for a 1-1.
Wow. Same as me.
Yep.
Okay. So Brentford Fulham next.
I think this match is a. I think it's a dead rubber. I don't think so. Anyone is gonna
So
uh
Brentford would want to win this game because Brentford have a chance at Europa.
Europa. Correct. They are 7 points behind right now with Nottingham.
Yeah. So
So
sorry, they have a chance at conference, not
conference. Correct.
Europa.
Correct. Correct. So they have a good chance on conference, and then just below them it's Brighton and Bournemouth and Fulham as well.
Yeah.
So I think Brentford win this. Like their form has been really good. I think I'll go with the same prediction, Amay's prediction, which is 2-1. And I think Visa scores, or I think Sharda is in really good form right
Yeah,
now.
that is in good form. Yeah, I'm hoping Mbuemo scores
Hmm.
or Sada. Like I'm
Yep.
hoping for either of them to score.
Yep.
So I'll go for a 2-0 win.
Hmm.
Brentford would want that push to be in Europe.
Yep.
Uh, they would want to give it all, and let me see who the next match is up against. So Fulham
So
are
I think.
playing Man City. They are playing Wolves next, and
Hmm.
that is away. So I think Brentford would want to steal all those 3 points here.
Correct. Correct. Let's see if
Yeah,
Brentford qualify for Europa. I think their manager Thomas Frank has done like an amazing job. Like when we were talking about the owner going berserk on Espirito, I kind of feel bad for him because they were literally on the verge of relegation last year, and they were until they had a recent drop of form. They were seriously in a good place. So
Yeah,
I think the owners kind of had like a bad. Again, they were literally outperforming in the earlier season, so kind of feel bad for Nuno Espirito Santo if the owner is
then
saying
the
him
two
anything.
managers will be very happy if Brentford qualify. One is Thomas Frank and the other is my manager. He's a
Amorim?
Brentford fan. My
Oh,
manager,
okay. You
work manager.
I thought, why would Amorim be happy? So, but I think Brentford literally have the firepower.
Yeah, they
Like,
have been playing well, superb on the attacking front.
yep, exactly. So, like Visa, Mbuemo, Sharda right now, they are really good.
Mbuemu, Chada, Visa, and even Damsgaard all up. So
Yes,
they are like
yes.
amongst them, they have plenty of goals and assists.
And they literally lost Tony in the summer, so it's a very good position they are in. They are
Yeah.
at. Yep.
Okay, the battle of the relegated teams up.
The next year's game,
Yeah, the championship game,
the
or
championship.
possibly next year's playoff final.
Yep. Who knows? Who knows? And may Leicester are playing. Who are Leicester playing in the next game? Are they playing? Oh,
They are
they are
playing
playing
Bournemouth
away
away.
Bournemouth. So this is Vardy's last home match.
Yeah, I'm
Again,
hoping for a Vardy miracle. Ipswich have just dropped off big time.
yep. They already know that their team's main player is going to be bought off next
Yeah,
year, Liam Delap. So and maybe one or two players going, but they have given up hope right now. So, but I'm just hoping that Vardy scores, and I'm actually
same.
going to go for a 2-1 win for him. And yeah, I just hope Vardy scores tomorrow.
Uh, even I'll go for a 2-1 win. All three of us predicting the same. And same reason as you. I'm
Yep,
hoping Vardy scores his last home game for Leicester
yep,
before he goes out.
yep.
And yeah, so that would give them, like, if they manage to win this one, they would be still 18 and not
Got it.
17 team.
Correct. So Sean, just a question, right? Where do you think? So Vardy has actually said that he wants to go to a Premier League club or to a top flight club again across Europe. Where do you think he lands?
Considering his age, right, and Vardy, and because of his advanced age, uh, I think he's lost his pace.
Yes.
So Premier League is not a place for him anymore. To be very honest, like I
Hmm.
like him as a player, no doubt. He is one of Premier League's legend, I'd say, and hats off
Just
camera.
I think your video went down.
Let me see what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. So I think a good move for him will be MLS
MLS. Okay. Okay.
because European, like any of the top teams in Europe, I don't think they'll go for a player who's 38 years old now,
Correct.
and he's not Ronaldo.
True. True.
And we've seen like even Ronaldo not getting in any European top five teams or top five clubs team.
Yep.
Um, So I don't think it will be easy for Vardy. Like even if say Sheffield United go for him up, I don't think even they'll go for him. They had an old player of their own when they were in the Premier League, and it did not do them any wonders.
True. True. I just hope
I was
he
reading an article where it says he might come to like Toronto FC needs him.
nice. It'll be awesome if we get to see him play here.
Yeah,
But I kind of feel he might go to a Premier League club again, play as their like secondary striker, like literally as like a backup. Comes in the last 15-20 minutes,
something
and
that Welbeck is doing.
yeah, exactly. Like Brighton and Welbeck actually has done very well at
He's done
Brighton.
very well. Yeah,
Yeah, but I would think he would not leave England, and he would either go to like a Crystal Palace where maybe Mateta leaves. Mateta is scoring goals, maybe, or maybe just like a second striker to Mateta. Uh, maybe Brentford as well. But I just hope he stays in the Premier League. That's just my hope. Like someone takes a gamble on him. Again, when you were talking about Ronaldo, right? Ronaldo needs that limelight. Vardy doesn't. He might also say settle for like less money, and I just hope he stays in the Premier League. Like he is too big of a legend to not play in the Premier League, in my opinion. Especially with his shithousery of like learning different swear words to give to other defenders. That's just legendary in a different level.
And like the Premier League would miss his pre-match routine.
Yep, his pre-match routine exactly. Folks, kids, don't try his routine at home.
Yeah, and aspiring footballers.
And aspiring footballers. Yep. I
And the
think
next,
this is the biggest match
yeah,
in my opinion this game week. Arsenal versus Newcastle.
the battle for the second position.
The back end, you never know. And if that happens, if Newcastle win it, oh man, the look on Arsenal fans' face, or I would definitely think Patrice Evra will just spring up to life
Yeah.
and then be all over social media basically.
And I'm actually hoping for a Newcastle win myself.
I think except Arsenal, everyone is hoping for a Newcastle win.
And it
And
will be
Newcastle,
worse than the banner that Liverpool put up as well. Like, never the bride, always the bridesmaid. Right? It will be still worse than that if they manage to end up third.
I think then you would not even be the bridesmaid. You would be the second bridesmaid
Yeah.
if they finish third or fourth. Who knows?
So
So,
Newcastle again, brilliant form. Uh,
yep,
a couple points dropped against Brighton and that shock defeat against Aston Villa.
yep,
But barring that, they are in outstanding form. They have all the players fit. uh, I am not ruling out. And Arsenal, we saw, right? They are heavily reliant on set pieces. Newcastle has a team who's good at defending them. You have
correct.
Botman, you have Fabian Schär, you
Burn,
have
yep,
Dan Burn. And
yep,
then in middle, you have Sandro Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, and Joel Linton. All are physical bullies. And Isaac himself is like a physically dominant player up front. So,
and one thing I would actually go on a limb here and say Newcastle actually have the best midfield in the
yeah.
Premier League. If you look at the pace, the physicality, and the bite, I don't think so anyone else comes even close to like Newcastle's midfield. Maybe Chelsea, maybe, but I don't think
But then
so
the Chelsea's wingers' outputs aren't as strong
as
as
Newcastle's for sure,
Newcastle. Yeah, like you
for
have
sure.
Anthony Gordon firing in goals and assists. You have Harvey Barnes stepping up. You
Yep,
have Jacob Murphy
yep,
uh, pulling in the crosses from the wings. And then midfield, like probably the most powerful uh, and they are skillful as well. They are not like just
yes,
bullies, physical bullies. They
yep,
are skillful too. They are good with their passing. So
yep,
you have Sandro Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, Joel Linton, all there. And I believe is Joe Willock still at Newcastle?
yes,
He's
yes,
still there,
yep.
right? So yeah, they have a very talented midfield as well. So I wouldn't rule them out as one of the best midfields in Premier League right now.
Exactly, exactly. I kind of feel they are the most powerful midfield in the Premier League. Again, going head to head with Chelsea, maybe like with the Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, and Lavia
Yeah,
if he plays. But I think Newcastle's midfield is the best, and they have spent, but all of their big spends have been right. So Sandro Tonali, a big spend. Isaac, amazing spend. Anthony Gordon was, I think, 40 million from
40
Everton.
million Gordon. Yeah,
A really good player. So they literally have struck gold with their transfers, in my
yeah.
opinion. I am actually going for a 1-2 Newcastle win. Considering they have defeated Arsenal at Emirates before 2-0, and I think they are capable of doing it again.
Same. Like 1-2. I want Newcastle to win this. Uh, and they have, like we were discussing, they have the players, they have the capacity, and they have the physical presence as well
Yep,
to overcome Arsenal's set piece of threat. So
exactly, exactly.
1-2
And
from my side.
if Isaac scores tomorrow, I think his stock goes to like 120 million.
Do you think he'll be a part of Arsenal next season?
I don't think so. I think Arsenal will again try to go for like a Gyökeres,
Yeah.
where they'll get like a cut price deal. They've already signed Zubamendi, and
I
If this was
feel
the case,
Isaac is the type of player that Real Madrid should have targeted.
yes, then they wouldn't have able to got Mbappe then, or maybe they would have needed to sold Vinicius.
The rumors with Real Madrid are that Rodrigo is on his way out.
Yep,
So and again, like we know that next season Xabi Alonso is joining in, so he'll have a different system than what right now
yep,
Ancelotti is playing. So Ancelotti is playing three-man
4-2.
midfield,
Yep,
4-2-1-2,
yep,
4-1-2-1-2. Yeah, 4-1-2-1-2.
yep.
So he is playing with Bellingham as number nine,
Correct.
number 10,
Number
sorry,
10.
number
Yep,
10, and then Mbappe and Vinicius both up front.
yep.
But Alonso prefers three-man defense
Correct.
with two
3-4-3.
wing backs. Yeah,
Yep,
similar to what Amorim does.
yep,
So we know Trent is going there, so he could possibly play on the right wing back role.
yep.
Left wing back, and they are trying to sign. They've almost confirmed with Daniel Hoyce
Daniel Hudson, yes. Dean
from
Hudson, yes.
Dinois,
From
yeah,
Bournemouth. Yep.
from Bournemouth. So they are getting the reinforcements in. So and we saw like the match that they lost against Arsenal, they were putting in a lot of crosses. And
For whom?
exactly, Mbappe is not a player who's strong with headers.
Yep,
Uh, and same with Vinicius. So having a player like Alexander Isaac who makes good run, who is an intelligent striker, who's a clinical finisher,
yep.
and proper number nine, he would have
And
benefited them
and
greatly.
he has played in the Spanish league as well with Real Sociedad.
Yeah, he's
So,
played. He's familiar with the league as well.
yep.
So ideally they should have been targeting him.
So one thing which I kind of feel strange, right, is if Arsenal get Alexander Isak, considering they have already got Zubimendi, they have already got Mikel Moreno, they'll Arteta literally has spent 700 million, and then if they get Isak, it's 900. It'll be close to like 900 million with Zubamendi.
Mm.
So literally has recreated Real Sociedad 2018-29 version.
Yeah, they have Odegaard,
They have Odegaard, they have Mikel Moreno,
Moreno,
they
they have
have
Zubimendi.
Zubamendi, and they have Alexander Isak.
Yeah,
So he's literally created that team. It was like, oh, like 900 million to create.
Williams
So
is
what next? Like Tuco, who's that? Tuco Kobo or of the
Takefusa Kubo.
yeah.
Yeah,
it, yeah, it's crazy.
and still not win title next year.
And you never know. You never know.
Okay, so next up, Brighton versus Liverpool. So I would say an important match for Brighton. Liverpool just relaxing.
Yep,
Uh, Switching. I'll still feel like they'll switch off
yep.
and they'll just play a relaxed game, not wanting to injure any player before the teams head out for Club World Cup. Liverpool is a part of it,
No,
right? Yeah.
it's not. They are
No,
not. It's Chelsea, Real Madrid. No, Liverpool is not a part of the Club
City
World Cup.
is going, Chelsea is going. Okay, only
City,
two.
Chelsea, Real Madrid.
Barcelona,
I think someone, maybe Barca, maybe someone in the Italian league.
Dortmund is there if I'm not wrong.
Dortmund, I think so. Yes, yes. So
Okay.
I kind of so if you have so the whole team was in Dubai. Arne Slot was in Ibiza. I wouldn't even be shocked if Brighton hit Liverpool for like 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah, I think they've just lost that hunger. Yeah, the mojo. I was kind of wishing that Salah might break that goals assist one, but again, this the same thing is like even if he tries to assist, everyone is drunk. Everyone is just happy that no one would
You
want
never know. A
to.
drunk Nunes might have finally managed to hit the target.
You never know. You never know. A drunk Nunes might be dangerous. But I think Nunes might was trying to get drunk, but again he missed it. So or the alcohol missed his body. But I think this is going to be a 3-0 victory for Brighton. I think Mitoma will literally have a field day.
I'll
Uh,
go for it. 2-1 victory to Brighton. I'm there with you with Brighton winning this because they'll have more hunger. They have something to like a big European dream to chase if they win this. So they'll have the hunger for the game. Liverpool players, yeah, they have been partying. We've seen the photos emerging, like Van Dijk sitting on a yacht and just chilling. Uh, so players will be drunk. They'll be, and they deserve that, no doubt.
Yep,
That they deserve the
true,
rest.
true.
Uh,
And it's not like a Guardiola team, right? Who needs to like break records.
yeah,
Like, I think Slot is just okay. Yeah,
we
you
still have
have
like 13. We have 15-point advantage over the second 13, right? Or 15.
yep. I think they
So they have 15, 16 points advantage right now over the second
correct.
place team. So yeah, they have won convincingly.
Hmm. Exactly. Exactly. So that's kind of what has like Liverpool are on like a different destination now.
Yeah.
They are like we don't care.
Hmm. Okay. Next up, Crystal Palace versus Wolves.
Palace are in again. This is after the FA Cup final, right? So Palace either might be motivated or even more motivated to literally kick out Wolves. So I kind of feel this might be. I think this might be a draw because it kind of depends on
Total?
the FA Cup final. Even though Crystal Palace are in amazing form, but I think the FA Cup final might be too much for them. Like
Yeah.
they might be just drained out.
So what's the scoreline prediction? 1-1, 2-2.
I think 2-2. Mateta and Eze will score, but again, I think their defense might be too tired.
So Wolves were in terrific form before the last two game week. They lost to City 1-0, and then the last game week they lost to who it was?
Palace or Wolves?
Wolves.
Okay,
They lost
I
to
think Wolves lost
Brighton.
home to Brighton. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So their form kind of has taken a hit, and this is an away game. So again, as you mentioned, Palace players will be possibly tired after the FA Cup.
Yep.
Unless City goes in and scores 5 goals in 20 minutes, then they'll know they won't have to do much.
True.
Uh, but then if the match is very tight, if the match is hotly contested, uh, Palace players will be tired at the end of it. So I feel I'll go for a 1-1 draw. Like I don't see Wolves scoring many goals.
Yep.
Same with Palace. If they are tired, they won't go all in.
And then the other thing with Palace is so they are what? They are 12th in the league. Their chances of making to the Europa is pretty slim. It's
So
like a
I
six
think
point gap.
yeah, they have a goal difference of -2, and even if they win like the two games in hand, considering all the other teams don't get any points from their fixtures,
Correct.
that's the only way they can possibly get to the Conference League, and they'll have to score a lot of goals in those two
Exactly.
meaningful
Exactly.
matches.
So I would not. Again, Oliver Glasner has done like a very good job there, but I think he's still missing some key tactics. Like, but the sad part is, I think next year Crystal Palace Mateta might go.
They will
Eze,
go, yeah.
yeah, Eze will go. So again, they would need to rebuild again. The
Yes,
only I think they have one of the best defensive midfielders in the league. I think he was being touted for like 100 million move. Maybe it was Adam Walton or someone.
Adam Warden, yeah.
Yeah, and he's been really good this season. But again, let's see if he's sold next year. Let's see.
Yeah. Coming on to our
Man
last
City,
picture.
yeah, last fixture. Man City was the Bournemouth. What do you think, Shashank?
I'll go for a Man City win.
Same here,
So
same here.
3-1. Let's go with 3-1 for my side as well.
Yeah, if they win the FA Cup, it could be more. But again, I'll go for a 3-1 victory here.
Three
Uh,
games we have, all three of us have predicted same scoreline.
I just hope Man City don't do the same thing which they did against Southampton.
Yeah,
Or
big game.
Bournemouth's Twitter admin might also have a field day against Ruben Diaz.
Yep.
But
Uh,
again, the thing with Man City is hopefully Guardiola does learn his lesson and not like play Haaland from the start. because Haaland was one of the main reasons they couldn't score. They would have just stick to their original games, or
Even
maybe it was a
Haaland started a game, right? Kevin De Bruyne had to transform his game. He had
yep,
to go back to the old way where they were putting all the balls for Haaland and not playing the way they had been for quite some time, like during the time Haaland was injured
yep,
and Marmoush was starting.
exactly, exactly. I'm not sure why. I think Guardiola wanted Haaland to get some match fitness for this final,
Yeah,
but that's about it. Like that would have been the only thing which he would have thought about basically.
that's it. We've covered all the games. So yeah, exciting game week ahead. Let's and we'll see you next week again with our review of the game week. So
And
yeah,
then unfortunately, the Premier League is coming to an end next
yeah.
Saturday, next Sunday. So it's a massive summer ahead for. It's a sad day for us, but then it's going to be a massive summer ahead for Premier League teams, especially in the Club World Cup and then in the transfer market as well.
See you guys soon with our next video. Bye.
Take care. Good night.